Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today we are focusing on the support class again and which LMG might be the best at mid-range. So if you find this video useful or entertaining, make sure you hit that like button before you go, and as YouTube's adjusted partner program requirements kick in 5 days and I need to reach 1,000 subscribers, if you aren't already subbed and you like my content, make sure you do subscribe, and if you already are, please do share my channel with your friends and family if you think they'd be interested too. So enough of that nonsense, let's get to it. So as before in this series of videos, I've shortlisted the LMGs that I think excel at mid-range, and this has been by far the most difficult category to define, as since the TTK patch, most LMGs have improved a lot in terms of their ability to fight at middle distances. So this is less of a shortlist and more of a regular list, I suppose, but I'll be focusing in more detail on the guns that I found to be the very best at mid-range. So we've got the Perino low weight, the Lewis gun low weight, the MG15NA low weight, the M1917MG low weight, there's a theme here, and finally the Huot automatic low weight. There are some important changes to know about that came in after the TTK 2.0 patch dropped concerning the support class, and those are that all of the support weapons now take at least one less bullet to kill, all of them take longer to aim down sight, the bipods now eliminate completely first shot spread, they've each had an increase to vertical recoil, and all of the guns I've just mentioned all take 4 bullets to kill up to 12 meters and 5 thereafter. So we'll kick things off with the Perino and the M1917 together, as they have a lot of similar stats. So both of these LMGs have the same fire rate, the recoil and spread stats are so close as makes almost no difference, and each of them has a very similar time to kill. The M1917 boasts slightly higher potential minimum damage and has the larger magazine of 250 rounds compared to the Perino's 120. And both of them can do really good work at mid-range, and especially when you're using the bipod. There's a huge increase in the ease of use, as you'd expect, and both of these LMGs can be particularly powerful with good positioning because of their large magazine sizes. And I know the Perino is a favourite of lots of people, but for me personally, if I had to choose between the two, I'd go with the M1917, because along with the much larger mag, it has slightly higher bullet velocity and you can fire more rounds before an overheat, meaning the M1917 allows a bit more room for error than the Perino, but like I said, it's an extremely close call between the two, and I think mostly down to personal preference. Next we have the Lewis gun low weight, which has been a steady choice for support players for a long time in Battlefield 1. It has the standard maximum and minimum damage figures of 26.5 and 20, but has a faster than average fire rate at 480, and at least in my experience feels a lot more mobile than the Perino or M1917. The recoil is headed towards the high side, but making sure to use the bipod as part of your playstyle mitigates this quite a lot. And when moving and shooting, this weapon isn't too difficult to control if you focus on pulling down as you fire, and with 47 bullets in the mag, is very capable in an extended firefight or against several opponents. It's a solid choice as a support player, it's particularly good at mid-range, but if you take the time to learn how to control the recoil, you've got the added versatility of being able to play the objective while you're moving and shooting too. Now onto our penultimate LMG, the MG15NA low weight. This weapon is a bit of a tricky one to place because on paper it should do extremely well. It's got the fastest fire rate of all the LMGs I've talked about so far, the highest muzzle velocity, and 100 bullets in the mag. And this gun is very lethal when using the bipod and is one of the more effective LMGs when you're playing defensively. And while it is always possible to get a kill when you're moving and shooting, keeping control of the MG15 low weight is just that bit harder than with the other LMGs because it has much higher recoil. This is one of the higher skilled LMGs I find now, as you have to plan ahead and find power positions to really take advantage of its potential killing power. Finally, we've got the Huot automatic low weight, and this weapon used to be very unpopular, and as the level 10 support gun, you'd think it would be seen far more often amongst the player base, but unfortunately, after unlocking it, people were very quickly switching back to other, far better weapons. But now, after TTK 2.0, the Huot low weight has become a very powerful and satisfying weapon to use. Its fire rate is faster than average, it's got 26 bullets in the mag with a quick reload, but most importantly, the recoil and spread figures are by far the lowest in the class even when moving and shooting. It's easy to take people down from those middle distances on the move, but when you then start using the bipod, this gun has absolutely zero recoil and spread, or so it would seem. This has obviously been balanced by the smaller magazine, but it's still possible to take on 3 or 4 opponents in a row if you're accurate. I feel I might be wrong putting this in the medium range category, as it's also surprisingly effective up close too. The hipfire really does benefit from the low recoil and spread, and with a bit of extra skill, long range fights are definitely within this gun's abilities. The Huot used to be a jack of all trades that wasn't really very good at anything, but the TTK patch has improved this gun so much, it's rare to be in a game and not seeing it being used from a variety of ranges successfully. But I think it's at mid-range that this weapon really has the advantage over most other loadouts. So no surprises that it's the Huot automatic low weight that's my top choice for the new best mid-range LMG. But that's just what I think. What do you guys make of my choices? What's your new favourite LMG? And how have you found using the Huot since the patch? Make sure you let me know down in the comments below. So if you had a good time, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Make sure you hit the bell button as well so you don't miss out on any content in the future. And feel free to share this video wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame over. Peace.